Alright, you guys, I'm gonna show you guys a step-by-step of how I do my makeup. And my first step is getting to be a glazed donut. So, hold on. I use this foam stuff. It's a toner, right? Yeah, it's a toner. And you can't really see it. I have a really bright light right here. But yeah, anyways, I put this shit on first. It's foam, so I put that shit on first. Rub that in. Okay. And then I use this lotion. You can use whatever lotion you want. That's just what I use. Okay, so that's that. And then my actual makeup products are, this is primer. So this is my primer that I use. It's from e.l.f. A lot of my products are from Ulta and e.l.f. So yeah. Now we put a little bit of this stuff on. Put it all over my eye. And I'm super rough with the way that I do my makeup and probably super messy too. So yeah. Good in the creases of my mouth. Oh shit, and my shit's falling off. Anyways, so you know what? Fuck it. Let me put a little bit more on my chin. And don't put too much primer on either, because it's gonna make your, when you put on your foundation, that shit's just gonna be see-through. Like, you're gonna be able to see your skin through your foundation, so you don't want to put too much primer. Don't forget your neck. And alright, so first thing that I do is my eyebrows, and I use if I can find it, I'm gonna pause this video. Okay, so it took me a long time to find my eyebrow product thing that I use. Anyways, this is what I use. Okay, so here. I get pretty messy with this, so yeah. Anyways. Okay, and that is how I do my first eyebrow. And then I just kind of smudge this in like a lot. So there you go. That's my first eyebrow. I'm gonna fix it up right now. I'm gonna pause this and do my other eyebrow. Alright, so both my eyebrows are filled in, and now I just have to fix them up. And oh, and this is another eyebrow product that I use. I don't know if you guys can see that. The light is really, it's like right here. But that's another product that I use, and has a spoolie and the brush. And I didn't use that right now. Anyways, it's time to conceal the eyebrows. I'm going to be pausing this video a lot, but I'll be showing you guys all the products that I've been using, so yeah. Alright, so these are new products. I literally just bought these today, and they're 3 different concealers and 3 different shades. So The first one is this one. It's super light. It's like practically white. And this another one. This one's like a you squeeze it out by in there. And then yeah, so that one's a darker shade, and then this one's another darker shade. And but yeah, bought these at Target, $10 each. But I'm gonna conceal my eyebrows. Just give me all right, so I use a brush, a flat brush, and I just washed all my brushes like 20 minutes ago, so they're still wet and I'm trying to get them to dry. But this is a brush that I use and it's flat, and I get my concealer. I'm gonna use this one. It's a little darker, and I just apply the brush like this. I just grab as much product as I can on both sides, and here you go. Put it down, and then I have my mirror down here, so I'm gonna be looking down, but hopefully you guys can see me doing what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm gonna start off from the bottom. This is not my shade, but I'm gonna use it because I'm experimenting. Anyways. I'm probably gonna go, actually it doesn't look that bad in camera, but anyways, so that's what I do, and I just try to get this part to get a little straighter. Okay, there you go. I like that. And then I just kind of fix this up front like this. So here. And then there you go. That looks perfect. Anyways, to me. Anyways, so I'm gonna, after that, I just washed these. And I just bought these too, and I washed them as soon as I buy them, because I'm not germaphobe like that. Anyways, so I get one of my little things. Oh, first off, I actually put more concealer on my lid. And then I get my setting spray. I use setting spray. You will always see me use setting spray. But anyways, this is the setting spray that I have. I just bought this on Amazon, and it's almost already halfway. But I use it all the time. And if you don't use setting spray, you're doing it wrong. But this shit makes my skin look, or my foundation and concealer look flawless. And this is just what I do. I just kind of blend everything in. Okay. Anyways, this is super wet, so it's kind of rubbing off my makeup, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna let my sponges dry, but actually I'm gonna put more concealer because it kind of wiped away that concealer that I had on there, and I'm actually gonna use my finger. And I do use my fingers a lot doing my makeup, and I should have just used my fingers to begin with. But anyways, that's that. Let's do the other eyebrow. Oh. And I'm gonna do this off camera, so I'll be back. Alright, so other eyebrow is done. And what's next? Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna put on foundation. This foundation is from Ulta. It is super expensive, and I bought two different ones. One with like sunscreen, and one without. This is the one without sunscreen, and I always use it. Anyways, so there we go. And that's how I applied that. I don't know which brush to use. Okay, I think I want to use my hands because my brushes or my sponges are wet. But, oh yeah, they're soaked. They're like soaking wet, but let's use it. So I just washed these so they're super big right now, but anyways, my mirror is right here, so I'm gonna be looking over here. So, make sure you get that neck and jawline. I don't got a jawline. But anyways, so there you go. Getting the creases, and then after I use this big old sponge, I go in with a smaller sponge, and yeah, so I'll be back. I'm gonna do the rest of my face off camera. All right, yes, I'm pale. Anyways, okay, so my piercings are covered in makeup, and I'm gonna clean that up afterwards. But anyway, so I had sprayed I forgot to spray this stuff on, my setting spray on, so I'm just gonna spray it on and actually just pat all this shit with it. And I'm super pale, I know, but I contour, and I bought a darker concealer than my foundation because I was hoping that I could fix it, because I hate being too pale. But anyways, so make sure you get your neck and all the spaces. My nose is itchy. Anyways, okay, so let's try this. I don't know which one's darker. No, that one's darker. Okay, so see, that is a little darker than my actual. I put this everywhere, you guys. Okay. And put it on the chin, and right here, and here, and here. Okay. I'm gonna try to use this, but I'm gonna spray it with some setting spray. I have my mirror right here. So I'm gonna blend all this shit in. I always blend with my lid, because can't forget that. I blend over here. Okay. Blend the forehead. Okay. That actually looks way better. I know I still look pale on camera, but that's because of the lighting. But looks pretty good. I like it. Huh. Anyways, so I'm gonna get my contour stuff. I'm gonna pause this. And certain parts I like to have brighter. So this is practically white. So I'm gonna put this right here. And right here. And I think I'm gonna put some on my lid, because I do like my lid to be white as fuck too. And after this, I actually said contour, but we're actually gonna put powder, like setting powder, because this shit needs to stay. So I buy all my stuff. I'm actually gonna blend this eye off camera, so I'll be back. Okay, both eyes are blended. Sounds a little crazy, but anyways, so time for powder. I'm actually gonna be using a new powder, so let me grab that. Alright, so I'm gonna be using this translucent powder. Yeah, it's setting powder. Anyways, so I'm gonna shake some of this shit on here. I'll be back. And so I have my powder right here on the cap. You guys can see that shit. I'm gonna get my little sponge and I'm gonna dip it. I'm just gonna dip it in there and put the shit right on my lid. I don't really care if it gets on my eyebrow, because I can just take off the powder. Okay. Do the same shit. Do it on the other eye. Okay. Pat that shit in there. Okay. Don't take it off right away. Okay. So now that that's done, leave it. Don't take it off. Leave that shit. Let it set for a good I don't know, 5 minutes. I don't know, maybe less. Anyways, so I grab more powder. I'm not done powdering. Okay, I do it under my eye. I'm gonna look at this mirror. But you powder under your eye. Get nice and good. Okay. This powder is a little too light, but we're gonna keep working with it. Anyways, so got more powder. I'm gonna put it under my other eye. Okay, so there you go. That's that powder. We're gonna leave that shit there, okay? Later we're gonna swish it off with a little brush, and then yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna keep putting some on because I put this shit on everywhere. So I'm not feeling the powder. I'm gonna change it to a different one. This is my actual powder. I bought this on Amazon. I've been using it forever now, and I kind of just tap this shit in here until I see that enough has came out. And I know I look a little crazy right now, but I'll be back. Alright, so I fixed up the powder a bit. Still kind of patting it in there. Alright, I put it all over here too. I did that off camera, but I fixed up my chin a bit. And there you go. So that's it for my powder. What's next? I'm actually gonna fix my eyebrows because they got powder on them. So I'm actually just gonna grab a spoolie, clean that shit off, and then just alright. And if they're too pale now because they had powder on them, I kind of just get some in there. Nice and easy. And there you go. Okay, and my brushes are wet still from cleaning them earlier, so I'm gonna try to pick the driest one possible. This brush I use for my contour, so I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And then I use this powder for, this brush. What are these brushes? Oh no, actually this is my contour brush. Anyways, I'm gonna look for my powder brush. Alright, so I do not use a big powder brush. I just use a little one, like that you would probably, I don't know what you would use this brush for, but anyways, I use it for my powder. So I'm not gonna take off my under eye powder. I'm only gonna take off just the excess of whatever is on top, and there you go. All that's off. Okay, get it off the eyebrows too if you need to. Now I'm gonna do eyeliner, so I'm gonna be back with that shit. Alright, so I have my eyeliner. This is what I use. I got this at Ulta. It was probably like $8, but anyway, so you gotta be patient to do eyeliner because it takes a while. Anyways, I'm just trying to move my shit around. Let's get this shit open. And mine it has this little thing and the little brush on this end. So I have my liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna get as close as possible to the camera for you to see. Alright, so I might fuck this up. I'm only gonna do one eye on camera and I'm gonna do the other off camera. So watch carefully. There's one line. Alright, so it's gonna be super freaking hard to do the same shit on the next eye, but I'm gonna fill this shit in now. So that's easier to do. Oh, I can't. I need to do this with my mirror. So just gotta make sure you don't fuck it up when you're filling it up. usually spray the fuck out of this. I use this one right here, so I just spray the fuck out of that. And no, that didn't get on me at all. But this, I also spray the fuck out of that. So I grab this shit and I just rub that shit in there. I rub it, get as much of it. Like I'm twisting the, like I'm going like this, getting as much product as possible on my brush. Anyways, so I got what I wanted from it, and so I go okay, so I do that shit, and then I go on the other side and I go okay, so that's what I do for that. Don't worry, I'm not done. Okay, so I'm gonna move that, but I'm gonna put this shit on my forehead too. And I know it's gonna look crazy as fuck right now, but just keep watching. Keep watching. Anyway, so this shit's really, really wet. I want to put it a little bit more. I'm gonna get that shit nice and good. Anyways, so I put a little bit more. And I do this on my nose as well. I kind of just shape it so it's nice and like flat on one end, and I just go like that on my nose. And honestly, I do this crazy as hell, so don't do what I do. But anyways, so that's that. I know it looks crazy as fuck, just give me a second. Anyways, so I grab my, well actually I'm gonna use a little beauty blender if I can find it. There you go. So I got a pink one, and I dropped it. So I'm gonna grab another one. So I'm gonna use this purple one. I spray this shit with setting spray. Okay, sprayed it. Blend. Okay, I'm looking at my mirror. Okay, I kind of rub it in. I don't really, tap it in. But anyway, so I blend that shit in until right here. Go all the way around. Okay. Go all the way around. I bring this shit up to my fucking hairline. Okay, so keep blending. Okay, I'm gonna finish my forehead and I'll be back. Alright, so I blended my forehead. Looks a little crazy still, but that's alright. That's alright. Because we ain't done. So I keep blending this cheek in. I kinda rub it in the cheeks because it's a little harder on the cheeks because of all the powders that's been on it. Okay, so there you go. Anyway, so that shit is blended. There you go. Honestly, my makeup's coming out better than I imagined. Anyway, so it's time to do the nose. So I kind of just blend this all around my nose. And I have some right here, so I put it right here in between, like right here. So I'm actually just gonna keep blending it. Okay, I'm gonna get it down here. I'm trying to blend it. I do this with this part, and then I go into the, there you go. Okay, so that's that for that part. And then, okay, so I'm not done actually. So I put a little bit of this on. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, don't put too much. Grab my pinky. And I blend this shit in as much as I can. Anyway, so that's, and then okay, that's too much. So, there. Anyways, and then you blend it in. Okay, so I'm not the best at doing this, but but I did it. So there you go. And then I kind of get a little bit more on my fingers, because, well, not on my finger, but on my pinky, and I rub it in, and I kind of, okay, so that's that. I'll be back. Okay, so next is powder right here. I'll be back. Alright guys, so I got my powder in here, and I'm actually gonna grab one of these. So this is a square little like sponge like. I put my fingers through the back, not like that, but I put my fingers like this through the back, and I kind of just spread out this powder, and I kind of just go crazy with it. I get as much as I freaking can on this sponge, and then after that I'm gonna take my fingers out of it, but actually I'm gonna put more right there. Alright, so after the powder's on there, you go where the contour line is, and there you go. So I'm actually gonna do it higher. There you go. Blend it in more. Anyways, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And get more, put that shit under your chin, because you put foundation on your neck. Okay, and so I kind of just blend it in with this, and then there you go. Okay, and leave that shit on there. Okay, and this is my preference, but I put more powder with this sponge under my eye. So my mirror's over here, so I'll be looking over here. Anyways, so there you go. More powder on the other eye. Okay, you don't need to do this as many times as I'm doing. This is just my preference. Okay, everyone has a preference. There you go. And that's it for that. And I'm gonna fix that eye, so I'll be back. So I got a bunch of these like reusable spoolie things. So I kind of just spray them with water, just a little bit, let it dry. Don't too much water on there because it's gonna fuck up your makeup. But this is the way that I'm gonna fix my little mistake right there. I'm just gonna rub it in. It should be nice and flaky, so it can just come off. Mine is not coming off as easy, because this eyeliner is really hard to take off. So I'm actually gonna just get my little, I'll be back, I'll show you. So I have this tiny, super tiny little brush. I'm gonna use this brush to fix my eyeliner mistake. I'm just gonna get a little bit of concealer, put it on the little brush. Okay, so okay, there you go. I'm gonna let that shit dry. I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, I'm actually gonna fix up. Okay, I'm also not gonna touch that, and I'm actually gonna do it on the other side. Okay, so there you go. Okay, there you go. So I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not even gonna, nothing. Okay, don't touch it. Alright, so what's next? So next is blush. I'm gonna get my little brush out. Oh, it's nice and dry, so that's good. So I use a powder blush. It looks like this. I've used it quite a bit, and I don't hold back with this stuff. So I get it in there, I'm twisting that bitch, like powder's flying everywhere. I do not hold back with this shit. So I smile and I go. I bring it up here and I do it to the other side. Okay. Smile. Anyway, so there you go. And I put some on my nose. So make that shit look like you have a cold. Red-nosed reindeer kind of vibes. Anyway, so I love blush. I used to never do blush or contour, none of this shit, but I can't live without it now. Anyways, so there you go. And if it's too much for you, grab some of your setting spray. Powder. Grab some of your powder, put it in there. It's gonna lighten it and it's gonna make it mattify and it's gonna help it stay. So I do it especially on my nose because I don't like my nose to be too red. But anyways, so, and this powder, the little one that I'm using, is like it's like a highlighter. So it's like, you see all the shine? There you go. I kind of don't like it, but it's there. So there you go. I want to use some of my own like other powders that I have. Lighten that up a little bit. There you go. See? Okay. Might as well put somewhere under the eyes. Okay, so there you go. And this powder too, you can actually just take that shit off too already. Okay, put some more powder on my forehead because you be sweating balls and dick. Okay, so there you go. And I know, most importantly, you guys are asking for, how do I put on eyelashes? Hold on, let me prepare for that. Alright guys, so I'm going to be using a brand new pair of lashes just for you guys. So I have these ones look super fake, but they're super pretty. And I have these ones where the outer is super long and stuff and the inner is super short. And then I have these ones, my wings, that I don't wear because they're too big for me. I don't like them. So, but actually we're going to be using these ones because I've never worn these ones before. So, I'm going to be grabbing the top hair. Anyways, actually, that was that mistake. Because actually, I don't put my lash glue on the lashes. I put it on my lid right where I have my eyeliner. So, I'm a waterline. And you might get some on your lashes. It's okay. Just get that shit off. Anyways. So, there you go. That's all you do. And don't touch it. Do not put your lashes on this eye when they are wet. Let that shit dry. Fan that shit out. Let it dry. Okay? Get it nice. Let it get nice and tacky and dry. Let it make, because this shit gets clear. So, when it's clear, put that eye on. But anyway, so I'm going to do the same shit to this eye. Anyways, I'm going to actually pause this video. Alright, glue is on both eyes. Let that shit dry. Okay? Let it dry. Don't touch it. Okay? You only need to wait like a minute. Unless you're using like a little fan or something else that you know that you have to let it like have a little fan to help you. That's what I mean. I'm talking too much. Anyways, so let it dry. Anyways, so it's pretty dry because I fanned it. So I'm just gonna get the lash. I got my baby right here. It got stuck on my finger, you guys. Okay, so there you go. I know where I'm gonna curl my lashes, so it's gonna stand out a little bit more. But there you go. That's how you pop a lash on. Let me do the other one before the glue dries, because if it dries too much, it's not gonna stick at all. So let me just pop this bitch on real quick. Okay, the lashes are on. Okay, let them dry. Don't touch them either. Not until they feel nice and sturdy, like them hoes ain't gonna come off. So I pop these bitches on. There you go. You're welcome. But that shit should be a lot easier putting on lashes, okay? I used to put it on the strip of the lash. Don't do it. It's just gonna make it harder for you. Unless that's what you prefer, then go ahead. But I put it on my eye, let it dry. There you go. I love it. Anyways, so what's next? I'm just gonna do mascara, and my lips are next. Alright, the mascara that I use, they're a little dirty. Don't judge me. I'm gonna show y'all. This is the blue one that I use. Okay, this is the only other colored one that I have. I used to have a purple one, and like I used to have a green one. I don't know where that went. But anyways, so this is the one that I use. This is how it looks when you take it out. Pretty fucking blue. And I'm actually gonna be putting this on my lashes right now. So this is the black one. Okay, same brand. Okay, love these. Love these. So okay, I know damn well you guys can see the difference. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyways, I do a couple more coats so that shit can stand out, and okay, there you go. I know you guys can see the difference. Look at that beautiful shit. Anyways, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. Be back. Alright guys, so I coat both of my lashes pretty good. They're pretty blue, and I'm trying to do my bottom lashes right now. And what I do with this is I actually grab like the excess that it's around this, and I get on my eye and I kind of point it up. Okay, that's a little messy, don't worry, I'm gonna fix it right now. Give me one moment. Okay, so this looks way better in person, by the way. It looks really bad in the camera, but I'm like blending it in with this because I like the blue to stand out. Okay. And just keep blending that shit. See the difference? It looks so much better. Okay, so I don't do that a lot, but I really like doing that with that because it really stands out. But anyways, let's do the other eye before it dries. And there you go. And actually, oh, hold on. Alright, So actually, I'm actually gonna put a little bit of black mascara on the bottom of my eye so it stands out. And you guys saw that. Yep, I did that. I'll be right back. And that's okay, because the same thing we did with this eye, we're gonna do with this freaking nose. I'm gonna let it dry though, because don't mess with it while it's freaking wet. Let it dry. So I'm gonna let it dry. And I'm not gonna do anything with my hair, so this is what you guys get. Big messy bun with this makeup. Anyways, I'm gonna let this dry and do my lips with that. My favorite product to use now is this pencil. This I don't know what it's called because I got it from this like subscription. I don't know, but let's line my lips with it. Okay, it's like a brown shade, copper shade. I'm not the best at lining my lips, but I do the best that I can. And so, let's do the bottom lip. Okay, that's all I do with that lip. And then or with that pencil, but I get a little bit of this. It's like a lip liner as well. I have a bunch of these, and I just got a little bit of this one, and do a little bit at the top. Okay, so that's what I do with that. And then I grab my gloss. This is the gloss that I use. I have a bunch of these, so yeah. And then just gloss it up. Sorry, I'm gonna clean my piercings. I'm gonna clean this up for you guys. Let's do this. And mascara should be easier to take off, but it's not. So I messed that part up. Just give me a hot minute. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a bit. I'll be back when this is all fixed. Alright, you guys, so that is the makeup, and I put my hair down. It doesn't look too good, but I wet it. So now that that's done, into the lips, I still need to clean my piercing. But that's the makeup look. I hope it helps. I mean, this is the makeup that I use, you know. The foundation. Did I show you guys the foundation? I don't think I did. Anyways, so it's literally called Face Tape. So I hope you guys like the tutorial. I mean that's it. I mean, I don't really do nothing else. I kind of blend it down to my neck. At least I try to. But yep, I'm pale as shit, and you guys see that now. But that's the makeup look, you guys. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the tutorial. And yeah, but so at the end of my makeup, I always use a brush to just kind of blend everything in, make sure there's no harsh lines, make sure, you know, everything's on fleek. But that's pretty much it, you guys. That's the look, that's the makeup. makeup. Hope you guys liked it. Bye.